Hey guys, happy 2023. Most of you know, last year I became a homeowner, and this year my goal is to help as many people as I can realize that same dream. To help answer some of your questions, I have brought my lender, Alex Milburn.
I'm Alex. I'm a local lender here in Central Kentucky. Wanted to talk about how this market is a little bit better for first-time homebuyers to get into their first home than the one Tatiana had to go through last year, and also get into some programs that can help you whenever you were trying to buy a house. It was several months where you were looking for a house, multiple offers. Now, luckily, you did get a great home, but there are a lot of people the last couple of years, first-time homebuyers specifically, that were unable to maybe win an offer or get that loan program that made the most sense for them. So the best thing about this market changing, there are not any competing offers, or very few right now. We can get inspections again, we can get seller pay closing costs again. So a lot of the first-time home buyers that were unable to get into the market the last couple of years, there's no better time than right now. So for instance, I had a lady that did not think she could get approved. She ended up buying on a USDA loan, which is zero down, got a $200,000 house, sellers pay closing costs, so she closed in less than 30 days, right before Christmas, and had zero out of pocket. So so the last couple of years you had to pay your own closing costs. A lot of times you had to be a conventional buyer with a huge down payment to get an accepted offer, but now it's completely different. So if you're thinking about trying to purchase your first home, you definitely need to contact Tatiana, talk about her experience, how easy it is to get approved, and it really is easy. It's probably 15 minutes it takes.
Right.
Yeah, 15 or 20
less.
minutes. We can talk on the phone, we can do it in person, text or call anytime to answer questions, but you never know unless you try. So if you try, there's a really good chance that even if you can't buy right now, we can find out a way for you to be able to buy in the very near future. I talk to so many people that are like, oh, I'm so nervous, I don't know if I get approved and all that kind of stuff. We can figure out very quickly if we can or if we can't, and if we can't, like I said, it's all about coming up with a game plan to where you can get in that house in the future, because we all want to own a home at some point, of course. So if you can't own it right now, there's no need to give up, but kind of just work through some things and we can get an approval for the future. Now with that being said, we can talk about some of the programs that have come out that can help first-time homebuyers achieve homeownership, especially with zero down options. So the first one is USDA, which is zero down, and you can do that. That's just a straight up zero down loan. You can do that anywhere except for the big cities of Lexington, Richmond, Louisville, Frankfort, Bowling Green. So that's always a great option. Kentucky Housing Corporation came out with a program where they actually improved a program to where you can get a second loan for the down payment. So say we can't go a USDA loan, or you find a house in Lexington or in the city and we still need to do zero down, KHC, which is Kentucky Housing Corporation, will give you a second loan up to $10,000 that we can use towards the down payment or the closing costs. So say you buy a $200,000 home and you need 3.5% down, which is $7,000. It's taken care of from that second loan. So there's so many different options for first-time home buyers to get into that first home without any money down. The main thing is just the phone call. If you make a phone call like you did, even though we worked together, you called me and you're like, oh, I'm thinking about buying,
Right, I had never been on that end of everything.
And then once you get through that approval, it's really such an easy process. You go and view homes, you find the one you like, you put a contract on it, and then we close within 30 days or less. So it's really easy to do. Please take Tatiana's advice, make that call, get into this market now while we can before it gets crazy in spring again, and get into that first home at the beginning of 2023.
Yep, exactly. All right.
Is that a good high five? Can you take out the sound for the high five, or you want to do another? You want to look at each other while we do it? That one was. All right, coming back to you live on Tatiana's back deck. You cut that. All right,
whatever.
Okay.